I'm so pleased to welcome Client Command back into the AWA Award category for marketing automation with Sales Connect. Dealers are trying to maximize their marketing dollars to attract new customers while at the same time working on retention with their existing customers, and honestly, it's a challenge. The team at Client Command has really worked to create a one-source, single destination for dealers' sales and retention strategies by using big data in their local market to see when their existing customers are out shopping for cars, maybe at their competitors, and when people local to the dealership are doing behaviors that show that they're ready to buy a car. Thousands of dollars of marketing is wasted every month from sales campaigns that are being clicked on or engaged by service customers. And this is some of the nature of spray and pray digital advertising. But when you use big data, when you can be notified each day which one of your customers are out in the marketplace shopping, when you can target in-market shoppers with a timely message at the right time, at the right point of their shopping cycle, well then what happens is what you would always want to see is that efficient marketing that's driving more showroom appointments and sales. So let's take a look at the demonstration from the Client Command team with their Sales Connect platform, and then I'll come back with a few closing comments.
Client Command's in a unique position to power that data because of the Active Shopper Network. Every month, we're connecting with over 90% of the internet connected devices in the US. We see 60 billion URLs feed us data every single day. We're tracking 224 million consumers in the United States. So right now, 18.5 million people in the United States are shopping for a vehicle. Beth Smith is one of those. Beth's 32 years old. She owns a Ford Focus. She's been in market for 17 days. If you look at Beth from the lens of the Active Shopper Network, you would know that she's in the purchase phase after only 17 days. So she went from 0 to I'm ready to buy a car in 17 days. If you're going to enable a relevant conversation, it has to happen where the salesperson lives. So for us, empowering the relevant conversation, let's go put it in the CRM. That's what Sales Connect's about, is using the tools you already have, not teaching you to use some new tool. So we're integrated with eLead, VinSolutions, DealerSocket, Fortellis. Every CRM we can push data into. These we have complete integrations with. It works completely within your processes with the people you already have. You don't have to do any additional training. The types of opportunities we push into the CRM are shopper activation opportunities. Now your salesperson would get the equity, the payment, the APR, the ACV, the trade value, the warranty, or if the lease was expiring, the details on that, powered by shopping behavior. So you know that this consumer's ready to have the conversation. No more shooting in the dark. The customers come into the service lane every day. Your salesperson will get a list of people that are actively shopping, ready to buy a car, and meet your criteria that have appointments. We've scored them, and you can do soft credit pulls for Conquest customers to determine, are they actually ready to buy a car today? We start by scoring everybody in your CRM and ranking the highest value opportunities. Here's how the score is determined. We look at your data, what have they done in your DMS and your CRM, and that's just the starting place, because after that, there's a whole bunch more they do outside of your DMS. And in fact, that's the information that's the most powerful information. It's what does their offline behavior look like? What does their online behavior, shopping behavior look like? And then every prospect gets a score between 1 and 100. The salesperson logs into their CRM. On your screen, you see an eLead screen, just like a salesperson would see in their daily feed. And you notice that there are 2 Client Command opportunities in there. They're active new opportunities with a source client command. When the salesperson double clicks on one of those opportunities, it expands to show the prospect's contact info, all the vehicle trade info, whether that vehicle is in your DMS or not in your DMS, the equity, the trade value, and then of course, any DMS history. As a manager, what do you see? Well, you get a list of how many conversations were initiated in the CRM or opportunities were initiated in the CRM by client command, how many were actually engaged by the salesperson, and then how many of those people purchased a vehicle from your dealership. So you want to know, well, is it a good opportunity or a bad opportunity? And what Client Command is going to do is we're going to tell you of the people that we feed each of your salespeople each month, how many bought from you and how many bought from each of your competitors. So you're going to know, are these tire kickers? Are these people just clicking around shopping online, or are they actually buying cars? And if you want to motivate salespeople to have conversations, convince them that the opportunities they're talking to are actually buyers. And when we do that, validated by third-party registration data, you're going to sell more cars. By the time the consumer actually starts shopping, many times they're sick of hearing from your salesperson who's called 4 times trying to say, hey, your car's in equity. They knew they were in equity. With Client Command Sales Connect, you get to configure it so that you never burn out your database. You're making calls to people when they're ready to actually buy a car. You're configuring by salesperson, so you can dial it up for the salespeople that have the potential to really go after it, and you can dial it down or turn it off. So you're actually able to dial up opportunities on demand with Sales Connect. Again, those opportunities will be shopper activation opportunities, there'll be service lane opportunities, and soon we'll be launching a conquest product that allows you to dial up opportunities with people that have never visited your dealership and never visited your website. We believe that if you set the salespeople up for success, when a dealer realizes that they can engage their salespeople in conversations with real buyers all day, every day, that's when it's like, I got it. And I don't actually have to train my salespeople to go to another login and learn a whole nother language. They can do it right inside my CRM. It gets easy. And at that point, relevant conversations that are easy are pretty powerful. The concept of having an equity vendor and then somebody else that does your credit pulls, somebody else does your marketing, somebody else does your CRM and your DMS, to be able to push it into the investments you already have reduces your total vendor count and reduces the number of places that people have to go. The end-to-end, giving the consumer what they want, when they want it, is a big piece of what makes dealers successful with Client Command. We actually got this product idea from a conglomerate of our dealers that said, we want our people making the right calls to active shoppers, and we don't want them calling people early. We want them calling them at just the right time. And so we've been fine-tuning this over well over a year. We've been working on how do we know exactly when to make that call. And we designed this to plug right into the dealer's CRM at the dealer's request, and then to power it with just the data that they want. And the key here is, one of the things we've heard from several dealers is we want to give different salespeople different information. And so in our configuration engine, they can actually set up more information to go to a salesperson who's more mature and less information to go to a salesperson that's less mature.
I hope you enjoyed the highlights from the Client Command Sales Connect platform. And here's what I want to challenge you. How many different marketing partners are you hiring to attract more customers and to retain your existing ones? Do you have a consistent omni-channel, thoughtful approach to marketing? Or is it just spray and pray? Throw something on Facebook, throw something on Google, let's do some email, let's throw out some direct mail, hoping that it works? With the Sales Connect unified marketing platform and omni-channel delivery, dealers can be more efficient with their marketing dollars and really saturate their local market and their message for in-market shoppers. And isn't that what everyone's looking for? So I encourage you to get a demo of Client Command Sales Connect, read the dealer testimonials, and then go to awa.autos to see the winners of this year's AWA Awards.